Floaty just popped off very recently. It is now almost top 150 when the tournament was supposed to be for top 250 only. That tells you enough.
But here we go for the first map. So 3 minute 20 long map, and I mean, looking at already, it does look like a bit more of a technical accuracy map from what I can tell.
We don't have very very ACK heavy maps in this pool. Everything is like you don't have standard ACK or true ACK here. Everything is quite faster, which I maybe helps Floaty a bit more, but it's hard to say.
Yeah, right now, I mean, it's pretty equal right now, so it's hard to tell who's going to actually take advantage of this. But yeah, I think it's going to be pretty tight for the most of it, but it does seem Floaty has a bit more comfort in this.
Also, I would like to know if Ryan is sight reading more stuff. Please let me know, chat.
I have no idea. I would like to think not, but to be honest, it's Ryan. Yeah. But yeah, we'll figure it out. I mean, he's doing pretty well, so I'd say he's probably played this before.
That side 0.2 difference can be like substantial at this speed, and so far Floaty is keeping it pretty steady.
Yeah, but I mean, we've still got half the map left, so there's definitely a lot of time to get some improvements here and there and just generally get a higher score.
Man, those horizontal stacks, so scary sometimes.
Oh, I know. It's hard to also accuracy as well. To do ACK on, because obviously normally your saber kind of goes into the block at a bit of an angle, so you have to try and correct that whilst you're swinging, which can be very difficult.
Fortunately for that kind of pattern, acking it and not missing it kind of require the same kind of technique. You gotta really go straight and arm it.
Yeah, definitely.
If you wrist it, you're gonna shit miss. I really enjoy Ryan's swings. They're exactly how I like them. Very smooth, very calm, precise. Not a hint of overswing there. Very cool.
Yeah, he's spent a lot of time actually like kind of perfecting all these skills. And I mean, that really just showing the overall skill level.
Yeah.
It's really difficult to get like your swings to get that straight. Like, even when you have optimal controller settings, like I have discovered, it's still very difficult to perfect that. Like, you don't realize it. Like,
controller settings are not a replacement for skills, ladies and gentlemen.
Get out my art there. But anyway, we're on to the world revolving. Very long. It's going to be about who can stay consistent the longest.
The balanced pick.
And we just
this is a chunker, guys. 6.5 minutes. This is one length where even stamina can start to count. That said, it doesn't really get super speedy or stamina heavy. You just have to, survive it.
Really, I would say it's more about focus.
Yes.
About keeping that focus, keeping your head in the game for that long, which is not easy. Even for the best of players.
And if you miss, don't give up. It's not a big deal, especially here.
Well, I like you say that, but honestly, at the skill level these two are at, one miss is all it can take.
It is, but at the same time, you can expect the other to miss too. It's not all over. It's never all over. You have to keep going and expect the worst from your opponent. And just as I say it, Brian misses the first.
But what I found interesting is that it does seem Floaty does struggle with some of these crossovers to ACK, as Ryan was taking quite a lead in accuracy. So I do think there is a potential, if Ryan can just hold his miss count at 1, I think he could genuinely take it if he keeps his ACK high.
4,000 points is not that much if your accuracy and speed is superior, you know? With a 7 minutes long map, you can make up for it, 100%.
Especially over 6 minutes.
Yes.
Oh, but he does it again, having another miss. And it's this consistency that becomes the problem.
Also, it's very interesting because just watching at the screens, like the way Ryan swings seems so much more relaxed. He seems way more in control. But it goes to show that swing quality is not everything.
Yeah, I mean, you have many players that aren't the most stable in terms of swing, in terms of necessarily confidence with their like ability with their arms, but at the same time, it's
they
that
combo
head game.
Their life out.
It's their head game that matters more, and sometimes that's the difference. All it takes.
Really easy to lose timing on those one-liners.
Yeah.
Nobody did. These crossovers are evil.
Yeah, and Ryan felt the crossover pain there.
Yeah.
Again.
Almost the same pattern that he lost in the last match of last round of last match. He really doesn't like those crossovers.
Yeah, it does seem like it. But the Floaty now having about a 0.88% gap, which is very significant. At the halfway mark, I think it's a bit too large, especially considering Ryan missed again. Dropping even further. But I say that, Floaty also just missed there. So that kind of evens it out a wee bit. Like, both players seem to just be starting to struggle a bit more now.
More misses from Ryan. That struggle to keep combo is really gonna hurt Ryan's performance here.
I know, I genuinely thought that maybe 1 or 2 misses would be expected. A bit like how Floaty's performing, but 5 misses...
Yeah, that's a lot.
It's a bit more than I thought was going to happen, especially up till this point.
Yeah. Especially from him again, because that's the real thing that surprises me. Anyway, Floaty is still keeping that 96.73 with a miss, by the way.
Amazing score, regardless. Yeah. I could only dream of a score like that.
And if I am correct in that, it also looks like that he's keeping better accuracy overall.
I'm gonna wee check over that, but from what I can see,
I just checked on the 3 misses now.
Oh,
he reset and didn't expect it. Oh my god.
So that actually brings us a bit closer than honestly I was expecting. But anyway, in terms of like accuracies per hand for both players, I mean Floaty's on 11.7 and 11.4 left to right, and Ryan is currently
11.7,
on
11.3. That's pretty much the same, really. Only 0.1 difference in one of the hands, but
that's
the misses is where it's at. Like with 5 misses, Ryan really has to stay there and not go anywhere.
You cannot afford a miss in this final, more complex section. Gonna really make or break this run. But this part is weird because it looks way faster than it feels to play. You actually have to calm down and not go too fast here. Yeah.
It's complex, but it's not too fast. Ooh, another miss.
And he just missed it right at the end.
Complete shit. And then once again, another one. That's gonna do it.
I saw that, just a slight doubt in the mind, underswung, and that was just enough, and it set it off for another miss. That is unfortunate.
Once again on a crossover, by the way.
This is really going to make the difference. And that's it.
And that's it.
Yeah, but here we go. Livermost Revolt 2-minute version. So not the same length as ranked.
Isn't there a ranked version of the, like a shorter ranked version?
I'm not aware of one. All I know is the long one.
I think I remember one, but maybe I'm mistaken. Anyway.
But yeah, this is definitely going to be a little bit more complex, a bit more hectic. And it does look like Floaty is so much more comfortable with these types of patterns. Oh, and Ryan!
Man, that's so unfortunate. Again, based on the swings alone, I would say Ryan is more comfortable. Those swings are beautiful, even here. And yet, the consistency is just not there. Maybe he's not feeling well. You know, you have those days where you just don't play well.
Yeah, this is what might be happening.
Oh my god!
Sequence. This is so painful to watch.
Another crossover, by the way. Oh my god, the bane of his existence.
The crossovers are completely screwing him over in this matchup. He still has a replay, but honestly, I don't know if he can take it. I'll figure out the points difference at the end and see if it could be possible, but I don't think so, because Floaty was even leading on accuracy before all the misses started happening.
Yeah, the right hand of Floaty is 11.5 right now, which is insane.
That is ridiculous for such a map like this. And we approach just the end. Ryan missing a couple more times.
Oh, jeez. What a mess. Yeah, I don't know, that could have been even a misread, but yeah, that's annoying.
Yeah, 5...
An FC from Floaty with a 96.6 almost.